Hello dear friends. I am Sonia, an employee at Larsa Tours Company and one of its founders. Today, I'll share valuable information about Brazil and details about the Arab community in this wonderful country. Let's explore the world of Arab settlers in Brazil, the best cities to live in, job opportunities, and immigration procedures. I'll also discuss the pros and cons of life in this amazing destination. Let's start with an overview of Brazil's geography and economic status. Brazil is one of the largest countries globally, with an area of about 8.5 million square kilometers, ranking 5th in the world in terms of size. Brazil's population exceeds 213 million people, making it the 7th largest country in the world by population. The population is diverse, distributed across urban and rural areas, contributing to significant cultural and social diversity. The climate in Brazil varies greatly due to its vast size and geographical location. It includes tropical climates in rainforests, arid regions, and humid tropical areas. Different regions experience various weather phenomena, giving Brazil significant environmental diversity. Brazil was officially discovered in 1500 by Portuguese explorer Pedro Álvares Cabral. It underwent a long colonial period under Portuguese rule until gaining independence in 1822, becoming the Empire of Brazil. Since its independence, Brazil has witnessed multiple periods of political and economic change, with phases of economic growth and cultural transformation. Brazil is a country located in South America and shares land borders with Uruguay in the south, Argentina and Paraguay in the southwest, Bolivia and Peru in the west, Colombia in the northwest, Venezuela, Guyana, and Suriname, French overseas territory of French Guiana. Brasilia is currently the capital of Brazil, located in the center of the western part of the country. Its previous capital was Salvador and before that Rio de Janeiro. The capital was designed in the shape of an airplane that appears when viewed from an airplane, and it is considered the only country that has that design. Brazil is one of the distinctive destinations in South America in terms of wonderful tourist destinations and various different regions. It combines cultural diversity and picturesque nature. However, Brazil remains one of the largest economies in Latin America, and has rich natural resources including agriculture and mining. The agriculture sector and exports of agricultural products are important sources of Brazilian revenue. The Brazilian government is pursuing various economic policies in an attempt to stimulate growth and improve the business environment, but current challenges require continued reform efforts and political stability to enhance confidence in the markets and promote investments. Brazil has a rich and diverse cultural life, with many events and festivals that reflect its cultural diversity. One of the most prominent festivals is the Rio de Janeiro Carnival, which is considered one of the most famous festivals in Brazil and takes place in the month of February. This festival attracts millions of tourists from all over the world. Brazil is a culturally diverse and religious country, and has no ordinary religion. The Brazilian constitution guarantees freedom of religion and guarantees the rights to freely practice religion. In Brazil, the diverse Muslim community is a very small percentage of the population, estimated at less than 5% of the total population. Brazil has a small number of mosques and centers of Islamic power that are active members of the small Islamic community in the world. There are approximately 150 mosques, and the state of São Paulo has more than 10 mosques. One of the most important of them is the Brazilian Mosque, which was built in 1929, is considered the oldest mosque in Brazil or in South America in particular. In addition to this, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib Mosque, the Islamic Center Mosque, Omar ibn al-Khattab Mosque, and Abu Bakr Mosque are among the most famous mosques. As for the main religion, it is Christianity, as many Brazilians embrace Christianity, whether Catholic or Protestant. The Roman Catholic Church plays an important role in the religious scene, and constitutes the large majority of Christians in the country. In addition to Christianity, there is a significant influence of African traditional religions in Brazilian culture, especially in societies that arose through cultural exchange with African slaves during the period of slavery. There is also influence of Hinduism and Buddhism. In general, Brazil embodies multi-religion and religious tolerance, and witnesses a diverse coexistence between different religious communities. The official currency in Brazil is the Brazilian real, where each dollar amounts to approximately 5 Brazilian reals. In Brazil, various means of transportation are available to meet the needs of residents and visitors in its large cities and rural areas. Buses are a popular and cheap way to travel in Brazilian cities. It provides continuous services and covers a wide network of roads. The metro system is available in some large cities. It is an effective way to avoid traffic congestion. The metro in São Paulo is divided into 5 lines. The main line connects the metro to the railway from outside the city. The blue line is the oldest, as it connects the north and south of the city. The red line is the busiest. It connects the east of the city with its west and is intersected with the rest of the lines. The green line that cuts through the city center. The 5th line, the violet line, is designated for the access of employees and workers to crowded places and private areas. The education system in Brazil is one of the large and developed educational systems in Latin America. The education system consists of different stages, starting from primary education until university education, where primary education lasts up to 9 years. Secondary education is 3 years. Higher education comes from universities, where it takes 4 years to obtain a bachelor's degree. The language used in education is Portuguese. For international students who are not fluent in the language, there can be courses to learn Portuguese. Graduates of Brazilian universities are guaranteed an internationally recognized educational certificate. The education system in Brazil provides diverse educational opportunities and a rich cultural experience for international students seeking to study in this beautiful country. The healthcare system in Brazil is considered advanced and diverse compared to other neighboring countries. Health services are available to citizens and residents. Health services vary from state to state. Some states, small cities, or rural areas suffer from poor health services, and sometimes in large states and cities, government health services are better than private hospitals. Despite some challenges, Brazil's healthcare system is advanced. The health sector seeks to improve services and increase access to medical care. As for the percentage of living of the Arab community in Brazil, it represents an important part of the country's cultural diversity. The history and influence of Arab immigration to Brazil extends to recent centuries, as many Arabs arrived in this country in search of a new life and decent living opportunities. The cost of living in Brazil for a family is estimated at approximately 2,000 Brazilian reals, which is approximately the equivalent of $400. This depends on the city you live in and the family's standard of living and expenses. As for housing in Brazil, it varies from one city to another and from one region to another. You can find it for 1,000 Brazilian reals and above. It is considered the best cities to live in. São Paulo is considered the capital of business and trade in Brazil and provides wide job opportunities in various sectors. Rio de Janeiro is famous for its beautiful sandy beaches and vibrant nightlife, making it an ideal place for those looking for an active social life. As for the Brazilian visa, it is considered one of the easiest countries in South America. You can obtain a visa thanks to the tourism there, and it is better for Arabs to obtain a Brazilian visa than European countries, as well as America and Canada. We conclude from all this: Brazil combines a diverse culture with stunning landscapes, which makes it an attractive destination for living and tourism. Thanks to the available job opportunities, the ease of obtaining a visa, obtaining permanent residency, or obtaining a residency, and the ease of obtaining Brazilian citizenship through several methods, Arabs can look to Brazil as a good option to build a new life. To this point, we have completed with you the explanation of this video, and God willing, we will meet your expectations. God willing, you will benefit from this video. We will meet you in a new video. Goodbye.